If I had to speak, sorry, I give out the way I talk is crazy. The parallels between skateboarding and video games is you just always want to have one more try. You're almost there, you almost had it that one time, and then you get closer, you get closer, you get closer, and then finally you just do one, you get lucky. It's the best accomplishment you've ever had in your life, except just in that nice like 3 seconds, and then after that you get on with your life and try again. A good example is speedrunning. You can almost do it the same every single time, but then there's one that you do just a little bit better. In skateboarding, we call it XP. So just like a video game, you gain XP, and the more you do something, the better you get at it. So you do it over and over and over and over. Certain tricks that you don't understand, like for the past 2 years, I could not switch flip. I just tried to do it over and over and over and over again until one day it just clicked. If I had to speedrun any game, I'd probably go with something like, I guess there's no real speedruns for skate. I wish I could do Tony Hawk. That would be the dream, but my dream, I would love to do a games done quick. There's no chance I'm competing in Super Mario 64. People are just so insanely talented, it just is not feasible for me. My dad was into video games when I was younger. He always said how bad they are, but he played them all the time. It made no sense. I remember he bought my brother and I a Game Boy Color, and we had Pokemon Blue. I had Pokemon Blue, my brother got Pokemon Red. Turn on the light in the car, and my dad's like, "You can't have that on, it's illegal."
Why does every parent say that? Because it's annoying as fuck to drive with that on. Tell me about Maple Story.
Oh man, I actually had to take a break.
No, we haven't got enough footage in the car.
That's where I learned the term skill issue from.
Maple Story, and it's hard, it's annoying. It kind of seems like getting new tricks is like, what makes you want to like keep doing that over and over again?
When you roll away from a trick that you've been trying for so long or that you've always wanted to do, it's unexplainable. I guess all skateboarders are crazy, just like all people that play video games are crazy. It's just the challenge and the feeling you get from beating the challenge is, it's euphoric. It's just something that you cannot explain, you can only feel it. I would say the thing that keeps me coming back to video games is it's a nice escape from reality without having to worry about being judged. It's a space where I can really be myself. I don't have to talk about whatever thing that is happening or whatever LA thing is happening. It's just people that like this video game, all we talk about is video games and stuff that is aligned with that, like anime, and it's great. It's just such a great disconnect.
For someone who isn't into gaming, what's Games Done Quick?
Games Done Quick is a charity event that they do for Doctors Without Borders, and basically they have a bunch of nerds speedrun games that they're really good at. You could really watch people destroy the games that you cannot even beat within half the time. And also seeing the exploits that people find, you're just like, how did somebody find this glitch? It's quite special. It's just a way to like watch something that you do in such a different light and in a different respect. You could really learn from what people are doing. And maybe if you get interested into it yourself, you can join them. All the communities are so friendly and they're really welcoming as well. If you wanted to learn a game like, oh, I wanna speedrun Tony Hawk, you join a Discord and all of a sudden you know how to do everything. And it's not weird competitive. It's when somebody sees somebody else get a world record, especially on a big stage such as Games Done Quick, everybody in the same community is really supportive and they're really happy for them rather than like, oh, it should have been me. It's awesome.
Maybe any closing final remarks?
Skating's whack, video games are whack, get a fucking life.